Have you ever imagined that something so small it can fit into the palm of your hand can have such detrimental effects on your overall life? That simple question brings me to the topic of my speech today, which is why you should not vape. The purpose of my speech today is to persuade my audience using the cause and effect method to not vape by providing the negative effects that the vaping cause can have on a user's life. The main effects I will discuss in my speech today are the ways that vaping negatively affects have on the user's health, on the user's finances, and on the user's physical safety. Now to get us started, I will speak on the effects of vaping on your health. According to StopsWithMe.com, the dangers of vaping are right up there with smoking regular cigarettes. Also coming from Stops With Me, the 2016 Surgeon General stated in a report that the vapor produced by a vape is not water vapor, but a toxic aerosol that contains cancer-causing material. Vapes also contain nicotine, which is a very addictive chemical, and it can cause the users to crave it, and if they don't satisfy their craving periodically or use their vape a lot, then they can experience withdrawal symptoms, which can cause irritability. Nicotine is not only addictive, but it is toxic and can increase blood pressure and heart rate, which can put you at a higher risk for a heart attack. And according to thetruth.com, vaping also increases the risk of lung infection and is even linked to causing depression. So vaping affects not only your physical health, but can also have a negative effect on your mental health. So here I have a diagram that shows some side effects that vaping has on your body. So in your central or your brain, it can cause headache, dizziness, or sleeplessness. In your mouth and throat, it can cause dry mouth, mouth sores, gum bleeding, or a sore throat. In your nose, it can cause nosebleeds. In your heart, it can cause heart palpitations, chest pain. Respiratory, it can cause a cough. And for your skin, it can cause dry skin, a rash, or itchiness. Now I'm going to move on to vaping in the youth. Vaping has become increasingly popular among the youth, and according to StopsWithMe.com, kids as early as the age of 12 have reported that they have started vaping. In 2015, the U.S. Surgeon General brought forth that the use among high school students and vaping has increased by 900%, which is a staggering amount. Vaping is very dangerous to the youth because it can have detrimental effects on their still developing brains. So right here I have a graph that gives a little bit of the vaping, the youth vaping statistics. So 17.6% of 8th graders have vaped, 32% of 10th graders, and 37.3% of 12th graders. And in this graph, it provides the different things that the youth vape, which is nicotine, marijuana, or hash oil, or just the flavoring. And it shows on this graph that 12th graders are the ones who are most likely to be using the vapes. And here in the red, it states that nearly 2 in 5 students in 12th grade report past year vaping, raising concerns about the impact on brain health and potential for addiction. Vaping not only affects your health, but can affect your finances. In 2018, according to Newsmax.com, the vape market was at $4.05 billion and is expected to more than double to $29.39 billion in 2022. The cost of vaping can range from $84 to $126 a month, or $1,008 to $1,512 per year. And that depends on if you get refillable or disposable vapes and how much you use them and how fast you go through them. Vaping can even affect the cost of your insurance, mainly health insurance. According to Newsmax.com, insurers can potentially charge you higher premiums if you use tobacco products or vapes because of the health issues it causes and the more money they'll be out for paying for your medical bills. And on the flip side, if you aren't insured, then you'll end up paying up to thousands of dollars for your own medical bills because of the health issues that vaping can cause, and that can be as extreme as a heart attack. To even further prove the negative effects of vaping, I will now speak on the danger that vaping has on your physical safety. Vaping can be detrimental to your physical safety because of some well-known malfunctions that they have had and that have been reported. Vapes have been known to catch fire or even explode for no reasons whatsoever. A study done in 2018, according to CNN.com, estimated that 2,000 vape burner explosion injuries had sent users to the emergency rooms from 2015 to 2017, which was over a 2-year period. One incident in particular that came from CNN.com as well was a 17-year-old boy from Nevada who was using his vape when it exploded in his mouth, leaving him with a bloody mouth, broken teeth, and a hole in his jaw. Explosions from vapes have not only injured users, but they have also caused death. These next 2 examples I'll be telling you about are from CNN as well. The first one is a man in Texas died after his vape exploded and shrapnel tore through his carotid artery. Another example comes from a man in Florida who died after his vape exploded and sent a projectile into his brain. So here's a picture of a vape injury that happened. It shows some broken teeth and a few breaks on the jaw. So if a vape explodes in your mouth, it's not going to end very well for you. So in conclusion, vaping may seem innocent, but can have detrimental effects on your health, your finances, your physical safety, and even your overall life. There's nothing good that comes out of vaping, and you should never start the bad habit. Vaping is not what you think, and starting the horrible habit can wish you or even your children a lifetime of health issues, or even worse, an early death.